I hope you have an Emmy speech ready.
I kind of do.
Oh, awesome. Waiting to hear it.
Yeah. Waiting to give it.
Yeah.
Many congratulations, Arjun. Has it sunk in now? It's been what, a few days now since the nomination?
Yeah, it's starting to. It is starting to. It's become more and more real. And finally, I think it is sinking in. What a big deal this is. Yeah.
What was your reaction when Shayani told you this is what has come in Deadline Hollywood? What was your reaction?
Honestly, well, first she called me and she was like, have you seen the news? और मैं एकदम डर गया. I was really scared because most of the news these days is bad news.
True.
Yeah, and then she was like, look at your messages. And I see this article. And honestly, initially it was just like, I don't believe this. This is a joke. This is a misprint. This is a mistake. Yeah, it's a lie. It took Amazon to call me and Excel to call me and confirm that it is in fact true for me to start realizing that, okay, what's written is real, you know? And yeah, and post that, it's been a slow and steady process. I'm still kind of in the tornado of messages and responding to messages, and I haven't had time to digest anything because I'm still kind of being really reactive. You know, I haven't really had a moment to actually think about it. But yeah, thanks to people like you and the audience, and I'm starting to realize how big a deal this is, and I'm really thankful.
You were excellent, and I personally feel it's so deserving. But wo anxiety nahi aati hai. You come across as a guy in your interviews, and as I have also spoken to you, who goes with the flow. Jada expectation nahi hai, jada na rakhu. But now this has come. Is there that kind of anxiety now? Kya hoga? Will I make it? I mean, we all are rooting for you that you would.
Yeah.
Personally.
No, I'm trying to no. I don't think I have any anxiety about winning or any such thing, because look at this feeling right now. You know, all this love and support and the outpouring of, you know, what's most touching is there's all these people who are saying things like, "Arey, ye to hona hi tha. Arey, it was a matter of time. Arey, we told you so. Yes, finally, Arjun Mathur." You know, and it's such a feeling of such tremendous support, you know, over the years, over a decade. It's like there's a real feeling of belonging to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
जैसे ऐसा feeling आ रहा है जैसे लोगों को लग रहा है कि उनका ही कोई अपना nominate हुआ है. You know?
True.
And I think that's something quite. It's pretty natural, you know, for someone like me who, I guess, for lack of a better word, has been a bit of an underdog.
Yeah.
And people love rooting for the underdog, you know, and
Absolutely.
I'm really lucky to have this kind of love and support, which is a lot more genuine, you know. It hasn't come from some mass hysteria or some like huge commercial success. It's come from only actual people who I have actually been able to connect with, and who have felt over time, you know, कि हाँ यार, इसने कुछ हमारा दिल असली में छुआ है. We are rooting for this guy, you know. It's very special.
So I totally get that. And also, do you feel OTT platforms are the key to getting international recognition? Because जैसे हम बॉलीवुड की पिक्चरें भेजते हैं ऑस्कर्स के लिए, वो nominations तक भी नहीं पहुंचती हैं. We just send one entry. But do you feel with Made in Heaven, series like this, we'll finally get international recognition? And what does an Emmy nomination mean for an actor?
You know, I'll be honest, I don't think it's so much that we owe this to streaming platforms. What we do owe this to is telling an authentic story and, you know, making it so universal that it connects with a worldwide audience, primarily, you know. Firstly, it's the fact that we're not just catering to the Indian masses, you know. We are creating something with the intention of reaching as many people as we can, having as wide an effect as we can. So, sorry, what was the second part of your question?
And also for an actor, a nomination, because finally the international, because it's very different the way the American industry works.
Yeah.
Than to, you know, us.
Yeah. I think what it means, it is a very, very, certainly a very valuable stamp, I think, of approval.
Yeah.
Not just here. I think like I've been working for so long, and
2002 say, yeah, 2007. I remember you telling me it's like.
Yeah. And it's no, I don't know. It's no secret to people that this, sorry, I've lost my chain of thought. What is your question again?
Emmy nomination. It's a stamp of approval, as you said.
Yeah, basically, it's just a confirmation for many people. I think there is some fairness in the world. Yeah, I think for me also, more than anything, it means that, it means it's just a reaffirmation of my own belief and my own conviction. I've been a very idealistic person, I think, my whole life. And at one point, it was thought to be naive, कि अच्छा सिर्फ टैलेंट पे तू करके दिखा देगा, अच्छा पता नहीं कैसे करेगा, देखते हैं. But here it is, I guess. So it's quite reaffirming that in the end, I think, if you really just stay your path, believe in yourself, don't get too bogged down by all the negativity that you face. It's possible. It's possible for you to create your own path and make a name for yourself all over the world if India is not going to let you.
Absolutely. And also, I heard a dialogue. I was watching a show where the actor says, he's a struggling actor. He says, I don't want commercial success. I want good films in my filmography.
Yeah.
So, and not many adhere to that. They all just want quick mainstream commercial box office. But it takes a lot to continuously to strive, do good films, and many would just give their arm and leg to get a nomination the way you've had.
Yeah, I know. That fact is not lost on me at all. It's true. I believe that commercial success, look, whatever money I want to make in my life, I want it to be a byproduct of doing what I do the way I like it, the way I enjoy it, the way that it connects with people. I don't think it'll pay off very well if I am to try to fit into a particular mold just to cater to a certain, I don't know, just for an idea in my head. कि अगर मैं ये करूँगा तो शायद public will accept me. I think it's really important for you to accept yourself first and foremost, and just move forward with that. And others will start accepting you if you love and accept yourself and respect your own journey without comparing it too much to others, and believing in the uniqueness of it. Then I think eventually people come around to seeing that and connecting with that.
True.
Yeah.
And do you feel Made in Heaven changed the discourse on homosexuality also? Because I remember speaking to you when you said first Meera Nair short film, also coincidentally written by Zoya, was where you played a homosexual. Then you did I Am. वो कभी-कभी वो stamp भी लग जाता है. But do you feel with Made in Heaven, it just changed the discourse? There was a lot more acceptance.
I think certainly it's had, look, honestly, having played characters like this twice before, I also went in with, and my first meeting with Zoya was with the apprehension that, I'm doing this for the third, if I do this for the third time, won't I get typecast and stuff? And she asked me to read it. And when I read it, that's exactly what became clear to me, that this is something that really has the potential to change the discourse of this narrative, And I'm glad to say that my gut was right. And I guess it's a combination of things. Sometimes there is other material out there that has attempted to or slowly chipped away at this mountain of trying to change this discourse. But whether you owe it to the fact that it's this streaming platform which has taken it all over the world, or whether you owe it to the team that was involved and how good they are at what they do, the writers, something. But I think everything certainly came together for this project to be able to be that one, which was really able to change perceptions in a large way. What
was your biggest takeaway from Karan Mehra?
My biggest takeaway has been exactly this, what I've actually already shared with you, that it's not something I've taken away from the character, but it's more more to do with this, about like staying your course and about like doing things that you believe in. And, Karan was also like that. Honestly, I'm also that only. And yeah, I think that in that sense, we affect each other, and we inspire each other, Karan and I.
True. And also, I mean, with OTT platforms, like I was speaking to Abhay Deol, he said something really interesting. He says Bollywood will try to dominate OTT, but somewhere OTT, where the space it comes from, will help talent also maintain its individuality and with content. Do you also think so?
I do not only think so, I think also the opposite, that I think it can try as it may, but I think what will actually come to happen is OTT will start to influence Bollywood more, because it is, you see, we're not catering to, as I said, just the masses anymore. I think, and because of the material that we have created and have been creating, which has a worldwide sensibility and reaches a worldwide audience, it's going to also make our Indian audiences more and more discerning, more and more intelligent, more and more, they'll just want better content more and more. And I think eventually our star system and all these things will give way to, the content being above everything else. That's what I want to see. I want to see the script be the biggest star.
Yes, hopefully. And now since there's a lot of discourse, there's also a lot of negativity happening. But I just want to ask you, this whole insider, outsider, what's your takeaway? Do you, at the end of the day, you've proved it, doesn't matter where you come from, your talent eventually will speak.
Yeah, I think, look, I have a couple of thoughts on it. Number one, it may exist. It does exist, sure, as it does in every single field, there's, and it's only natural that someone who's had massive success in his field will obviously, you'll create the inroads for your family, and people, it happens everywhere. My father's a hotelier. He's helped people, his friends, children and stuff get, their interviews and stuff. People do it everywhere. But who do you blame, firstly, for this to be existing? I don't think you can blame the producers who put in their money and need to make their money back. After all, it is a commercial model. And that's not the fault of Bollywood. It's not nepotism. It's capitalism that's at fault, actually. That's the system that the world runs on. You can't blame the star kids who can't help the houses they're born in. And, they're going to do what they're going to do. Wherever their families have easy access to, why the hell shouldn't they do that? I think who has an equal part to play actually in this entire discussion and is very conveniently escaping all blame is the entertainment media, who are really the ones who put out, put out people and things that the public comes to start desiring. Like, why won't you give me a push? Why won't you put an unknown actor on your front page and get the public to read about him instead of putting Taimur Ali Khan there? Really?
Exactly. True.
So, and lastly, this audience, which is sitting outside and like crying nepotism at this point in time, it's actually all up to them. They are finally the ones that need to support new talent. They are the ones who need to put their money into watching our films. They're the ones who need to, really push actors and filmmakers who they believe in. It's that simple.
True.
Until you change your tastes and until you really get fed up with all this being shoved down your throat,
True.
I don't think anything can really change. Honestly, True. It's not up to us.
True, I agree with you. And there's one thing I've noticed is I heard critics doing these reviews. So and so, the movie also stars. They'll name the actor and TV actor. I remember speaking to a whole lot of other people saying an actor is an actor. Doesn't matter whether he does web, whether he does TV, or whether he does films. So do you think that somewhere Bollywood is also a little reluctant when it comes to these to accept people from other streams?
Yeah, of course. I mean, absolutely. Bollywood is very scared. It's like first of all, it's an extremely insecure place as it is. Like everyone's at the risk of losing their stardom to someone else, just like that, and right now I think Sorry, I lost your question again.
No, it's
What is it?
basically the reluctant, and they make these brackets. ये TV actor है, ये web actor है, ये movie actor है.
Yeah,
Actor is an
absolutely.
actor, yeah.
Absolutely. And I think anything that threatens an established system is, is looked at with reluctance, of course. And this is the advent of streaming platforms and all this new amazing talent that's now getting opportunities and getting their due should be very scary for Bollywood, because it absolutely threatens all the star power and all the, crores in deals and stuff. I don't know where it's going to go, but I certainly think they should be scared.
True, exactly. And what have you been watching? I heard your interview. You and me like the same show. This Is Us. It's a cry fest. Anything?
Yeah, what a show.
I know, and he's the best screen dad.
Yeah.
He is just Jack is the best screen dad.
And I can't wait. I just saw today that the next season is coming in November.
I know.
Can't wait.
Going to be... So, who's your most favorite character in it? Is it Randall? Is it who's the other? Kevin. Who's my favorite?
Mine would, you know what? Let me just tell you why I connect so hard with that show, because I am also a family of 3 siblings. I am the brother in the middle. And we lost a parent when we were young as well, So that's why there are many parallels I draw with the show. The biggest of them being that Kevin, with his attention problem, decided to become an actor,
But he's so endearing. Kendall is, Kevin is so endearing, yeah.
Thanks. So am I.
That's what I agree.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it could be similar. I mean, the way your stories are playing out.
Yeah.
But anything else that you watched, you're excited, you want to see India adapt a show, anything interesting?
I watched a lot in these last months. I mean, I had never even watched Game of Thrones, which I finally did during this quarantine. Yeah. So I'm at that level. But I think man, there's just so much. There's such immense television being created right now. I'm just blown away. I don't feel like it's true. I love movies, but the fact of the matter is, when it comes down to watching something, I find myself being more and more attracted towards, my thought immediately goes to what series to watch, because the craving is not just to watch something and kya ho raha hai, just watch some events take place. The craving is to get attached to a character and then just live that life with him or her, So I just find myself more and more just looking for good series to watch over movies, generally speaking,
True.
Yeah.
So, lastly, currently, what is Arjun Mathur feeling now? The Emmy nominations have happened, Talk of the Town and Made in Heaven Season 2, we are waiting for that. Now, what is it that Arjun Mathur wants most, the next step?
Right now, what I want most is to catch up with this damn phone and finish responding to all the messages that I'm receiving, because that's a big thing. Yeah, people send you messages with so much love and stuff, and not receiving a response is really rude. And I'm having a hard time just keeping up. I'm running about 48 hours behind in responding to people, and every message is starting with, so sorry for the late response,
But it's an Emmy nomination, you're allowed, yeah. I mean,
I hope people understand that.
Yeah, and it's a proud moment for all of us as well, because as they say, one of our own has finally got what he deserves.
I mean, I'm also realizing, it's not so much honestly, I don't think I would be having too many feelings or realizations if it wasn't for all this, the press, the audience, the people leaving comments and sending me messages. It's only this that's making it real for me, And even I was telling my sister the same thing, that I don't know what I'm feeling, but what makes this feeling real is how you are feeling,
True, very true.
And that's it. That's all that counts. My father, who for the first time, I think he sent me such a beautiful message, and we were on the phone, and I was on FaceTime with my brother, sister, and father. All of us are in different places at the moment. And my dad says to me, "Beta, I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you." And I was like, that's a big deal, because I don't think he's ever said that to my face before. And I said that to him. I was like, wow, I don't think you've ever said that to my face before. And he was like, I haven't. So,
Awesome. This is awesome.
yeah, I guess it takes an Emmy, but Thank you.
I know, and this was one good news with all that negativity around us. This was one good news that came, and you were like, wow.
Really, honestly, and I'll be honest, like, you're right, and it just happens like that. Like the last time, that's what's happening. There's a piece of good news, but then there are 10 pieces of bad news that follow.
What's been your COVID mantra?
COVID mantra has been just don't judge yourself, don't put pressure on yourself, do whatever the hell you want to do to keep yourself feeling good and sane in this moment, because we're going through a really, really tough and trying time as a species. I think like somewhere we're all in a massive mass depression, and just do what you need to do, man. Don't judge yourself if you're vegetating in front of the TV for 48 hours, or if you're eating all the fried food you normally don't, or if you're consuming more alcohol, if you're not exercising, if you can't cook. Just don't judge yourself. Do whatever it takes to feel good. Let's get through this period and we'll all pick ourselves up again. That's all.
All the very best, and I hope you have an Emmy speech ready.
I kind of do.
Oh, awesome. Waiting to hear it.
Yeah. Waiting to give it.
Yeah. Congratulations and more power to you. Yeah.
Thank you.